Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. We know they fail you to bring you bonga news. Plenty information there for my table. Pay attention as it is hot. They say Ifeanyi Uba and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, their name na Ifeanyi. They don't go visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the DSS detention. And right there, they have condemned Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ịmana asị na onye na-egbu onye n'isi na-achị ahụ. Asị na oke nọ n'ezi gwara oke nọ n'ụlọ gwara oke nọ n'ezi na azụ dị na ngịga. Ịghọtago? Looking at what is currently going on now, it looks as if, should I call it a coup d'etat, is going on against Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Because from what I'm seeing, these people haven't seen that somehow Ekpa is making progress in what he is doing. Because for some time now, a long time ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been forgotten. You know, anything about him, check from January up to now. From January, people were talking about election. No, from December, towards the end of last year, it was election. Then enter January, people started talking about the Naira design, how the Naira was, how there was scarcity of Naira. People were running around to see how best they can help themselves get a new Naira. Entering February, they started talking about election. And immediately after election, people started talking about it was election and P2B at the same time, Labour Party and the rest of them. Then immediately after the election, people started talking about P2B and tinubu and how the court case is going to go and the rest of them. Nobody remembered anything about MNK again. Nobody remembered anything about Biafra land again. It was just forgotten until. And what was going on is what is going to happen in the court. Will P2B win? Will P2B lose? And the rest of them, until somehow in the mid-year, Ekpa, rose up, started talking about the sit at home. He first of all did the first 1 week sit at home, which was very successful, and that was how the matters that concerned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike, one of Ndibo, emanated again, and people started talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again and the rest of them. Now, I think these people having seen that what Ekpa is doing is somehow working out, and the attention of the people has now been drawn to Mazi Simon Ekpa again, and they felt that maybe they themselves has lost attention, and they have decided that maybe one or two ways or the other they are going to dislodge the people's attention from Mazi Simon Ekpa, and also from the issues that concern the actualization of the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. I don't know if you are getting my point and where I'm going to, the angle I am coming from or the angle I am going to. Now, all these people forgot Nnamdi Kanu. It was now that Ekpa has started, making move and the rest of them. And now you see people visiting him in the DSS detention, people like Ifeanyi Uba and people like Mazi Ejiofor and the rest of them. People are now taking action. They are now taking cognizance of MNK and what is happening. I don't know if you are reading meaning to what I'm saying, because no Ifeanyi Megini Ifeanyi Sibelona Abo. It is one person that makes people to know that someone lives in a particular land. Oh, Ifeanyi Kejamu Obodo. Meanwhile, that case aside, they say another information will be say there from my side. They say FRSC sacks officer for joining NLC strike. They say the Federal Road Safety Commission has sacked one of their officers for joining the Nigeria Labour Congress strike. Abi National Labour Congress strike, anyone you call it. I see they happen. And one thing Nigerians fail to understand is that if you are there when another person is subverted, know that one day it will come to you. And just because this officer decided to protest, because of what is happening in Nigeria, to be frank with you, people are in deep hardship in Nigeria as far as Nigeria is concerned. If you are not experiencing it, maybe because you have the way we dial, other people are experiencing it. Check the poverty percentage of Nigeria. It is only few Nigerians that are feeding well. Others are not feeding well. Imagine where you are a parent and your salary in a month is 65,000 according to a minimum wage, and you have like 3 children. Maybe your husband also is earning 65,000 as a civil servant. You merge it together, 60 plus 60, 6 plus 6 is 12, 120 plus 5 plus 5, that's 130,000 in a month. And now you have about 3 children. Remember that you have to have, you will take care of these children. You buy food stock, you pay school fees, you buy their clothes, your upkeep, your transportation. Now transportation is like paying flight tickets. No, I want you to see where I'm going. Why would they sack this official? Let's go to that news so that you can see what is happening. They say Imo State Command of the Federal Road Safety Commission has sacked one of its officers for taking part in Wednesday protests led by the organized labor in Special Marshal Regalia. Sector Commander of the FRSC Imo, Everistus Ebeniro, a corps commander who said this while addressing newsmen in Owerri, Imo State capital, maintained that the officer had been marshaled and no longer an officer of the corps. The Nation reports that the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress embarked on a nationwide protest to register their displeasure with the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government. Ebeniro said although the protester was a special marshal of the corps, he had since been demarshalled and no longer hold a special marshal identity. He added that the protester was while serving as a special marshal, summoned as a result of inactive and lack of commitment to duties, but absconded and was therefore demarshalled in absentia in line with the rule of the corps. The incident prompted the command to commence investigation to unravel the identity of the protester. It is now confirmed that the protester, who happened to be a unionist, was once a special marshal. The command hereby makes it categorically and unequivocally clear that the protester is no longer with the corps and that he acted alone in that show of shame, he said. Meanwhile, maybe according to their constitution, he was not supposed to protest on his uniform, but I think this particular ROSC should also tamper justice with mercy in order to give this man a second chance or this woman a second chance, because as it stands now in Nigeria, there is no work. There is no work at all. Corpers are graduates, students are graduating every year. Others are going to use service, coming back. But the question is, where is the work? How are these people going to take care of themselves? Now, going to school in Nigeria now is like a taboo, because after going to school, there is no work. No work. There is no work. So how are you going to survive after you must have graduated from school? Is it by after school you now start learning carpentry work? Ọ chatola no. Akụchalu n'enu, ebelebe na ọchazọla chazọ. Ubejilu n'enu, ebelebe na ojigwere jigwọ. Bimbele gbawuru gbambuleke achala ụgba ebenebe kirija ụgba ebenebe. Okonara, still remember that you are still with me, one of your favorite talkative, the Nyokopus master, where the map knows for everywhere they see all the matters where we say it they happen for Bodo. I'm not gonna leave you without information. My work not to walk around, even if it costs me to go to the Pluto, to go to Mars, to go to Mercury, to make sure say I find the information where we say go suit you, to go around the world for you. I will go around the world for you just to give you the news you want. Mwana when we go onye gwo can double here. in case this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please kindly go ahead, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news they drop, you go be the first who will collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.